The locker room was silent, not because no one had words, but because every word felt too heavy to speak. In that silence stood Daisuke Miura, staring at the floor, knowing this moment would define him more than any win ever could. They had missed the championship. Again. And for the first time, the man known as Bancho, the symbol of toughness and pride in Yokohama, felt something deeper than anger or regret. He felt responsibility. This is not a story about a title that slipped away. This is a story about a leader who chose accountability over excuses. For years, Miura had been the face of the Bay Stars, first as a fearless ace on the mound, then as the calm commander in the dugout. Fans trusted him. Players leaned on him. The city believed in him. But belief, he learned, is fragile. When the final out was recorded and the dream ended, the noise outside was deafening. Critics, analysts, fans demanding answers. Inside, Miura asked himself only one question. What was I really trying to build here? For a long time, he stayed quiet. No dramatic interviews. No emotional press conferences. Just silence. Until now. I had to draw a line, he finally admitted. I had to take responsibility. Those words hit harder than any fastball he ever threw. Miura wasn't talking about resigning for show. He was talking about standards. Because championships are not won in October, they are built in the quiet, ordinary days no one sees. He looked back at Yokohama and realized something painful. Talent alone was never the problem. The problem was consistency. The small things. The invisible habits. The obvious plays that decide seasons. So Miura set out on a mission that sounded simple, but was brutally hard. I wanted a team that could do the obvious things, obviously well. In Japanese baseball, that phrase carries weight. It means fundamentals, preparation, respect for the game, accountability without excuses. It means showing up early when no one is watching, running hard on routine grounders, backing up plays that may never come. Miura believed championships grow from those moments. But belief alone doesn't change culture. He pushed players, not with fear, but with clarity. Roles were defined. Expectations were non-negotiable. Some players struggled. Some resisted. Some grew. And some revealed who they truly were. Losses came anyway. Close games slipped through fingers. The standings didn't forgive. That's when doubt crept in. Was the vision wrong? Was patience costing them everything? Miura felt it all, but never showed it. Because leaders don't collapse in public. Behind closed doors, he questioned himself endlessly. Not the players. Not the front office. Himself. I had to be honest, he said. If I ask players to be accountable, I must be first. That honesty led to the hardest realization of all. Sometimes, setting an example means stepping aside. Not in defeat, but in dignity. Miura didn't leave Yokohama empty-handed. He left something far more valuable than a trophy. He left a foundation. A team that understood what professionalism truly meant. A clubhouse where, almost, was no longer acceptable. Young players learned that effort wasn't optional. Veterans learned leadership isn't about status, it's about behavior. Fans may remember the missed championship. But players remember something else. They remember a manager who never lied to them. Who never blamed them publicly. Who believed that doing the ordinary right every single day was the fastest way to become extraordinary. In a sport obsessed with results, Miura chose principles. And principles outlast seasons. Years from now, when Yokohama finally lifts the trophy, many may forget the losses that came before. But those inside the organization will know the truth. They will know it started with a man who stood in silence, accepted responsibility, and said, "We must become a team that does the obvious things, obviously right." That is not weakness. That is legacy. And sometimes, the greatest victory is not the one you win, but the standard you leave behind.